Hey guys, it's Drew here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. This one's going to be one that I've actually been wanting to do for a couple of weeks now. And this video is going to be how I choose my outfits every day. Like the process I go through in the morning to choose my outfits. And I thought this video could be so beneficial to a lot of people because I know for a long time, especially in high school, I struggled with like putting outfits together. I loved fashion, I loved style. Like I knew the pieces I liked, but I didn't really know how to pair them. Now I have like a couple of like random little tips and tricks and almost like equations that I use to put together looks, which sounds so strange, but you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're not already following me on Instagram and you need your daily dose of Drew, I post every single day on Instagram at Imdrewscott. Follow me there. I post outfits all the time, more inspiration for you guys. Let's go ahead and step into my closet. I love going back into the closet, and we're going to put together a couple outfits, and I'm going to share with you guys my tips, tricks, and hacks to do so. We're on our way to the closet. So I'm in my closet right now, and I hope the lighting's not too bad. I have like a box light on the outside door, but I did do a closet tour, so if you're curious about what my closet looks like, I'll put the closet tour somewhere up here. You guys can check it out and watch it. But this is where I walk every single morning to get ready, and I literally am in my pajamas. Like I'm wearing a black t-shirt and these weird Champion sweatpants that say carrots on them. Like they say carrots on them. But I'm currently gonna put together a look that I can wear today. I'm gonna go out and have lunch with one of my friends, and then probably I'm filming a video right now. The first thing I always do is check the weather. Go to the weather app on your iPhone, or if you don't have an iPhone, like get a weather app or something. It is currently 85 degrees in Los Angeles, and throughout the day it looks like it's gonna get, the highest is gonna actually be 87, so not too bad. I like to look at the highest temperature for the day too, because you don't want to put on an outfit in the morning time. Like 1 p.m. it would be like 92, and I would be like dripping in sweat wearing a sweatshirt or something. But in hot weather like this, I do have a lot of hacks that I like to use when dressing up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I always tend to like pick a top. I don't know why, like that's just what I always gravitate towards. But all of these shirts right here are like button downs that have a pattern or a print on them, which is what I love wearing in hot weather. So okay, so I think I'm gonna actually go for this piece here. This is a Kooples button down. It has like a red background, and then it has these little like light blue palm trees on it, and it's super flowy and like, and then what I typically do like after I choose a shirt or like a pant or something that I wanna know I wanna wear for the day is I will kind of like base my next pieces off it. So this is kind of a little bit form-fitting because it's shrunk a lot in the washing machine. So you can wear this with something wider on the bottom if you wanted to, or you can wear it with something like tighter on the bottom because it still has a nice like fit to it. I'm probably, and you guys know me, I kind of wear outfits that are like a little bit more crazy, like they're not your typical everyday look. So a pair of shoes that I might want to wear with those are these red Chelsea boots from Zara. Like how good is this? Like you can pair this so nicely and you have such a coordinated look already without even having to think about it. That's a tip I think that anyone should go by. If you're wearing a shirt, let's say for example like something like this. This one's very patterned, but it's super pretty and nice. What I would suggest is to pull from a color that is not super prominent in the pattern. So for example, you can see like there's little bits of tan in here, so this would go really nicely with like a tan pant, or you can pair it with like a cool tan boot or something like that. For instance, I think that this shirt would look really nice with this pair of YSL shoes. These are like a nice tan color, but the color is also prominent in the pattern, so you're getting that coordination without going too over the top. So far we have the red shirt and we have the red shoes. And something that I would probably pair with something like that is more of like a simplistic pant, just because the top has a lot going on and the red shoe's pretty bold itself. So I'd probably just pair with it like a simple pair of denim. Something else that's also really nice to pair with something like this would be a pair of trousers that's like nice and tailored. So this is a black pair of trousers. It has a really cool ankle detail on it where the ankle is actually kind of like cut out of it, if you could see. So this one's nice. It also has like a little chain accent, which is cool. So with like this pair of pants is really nice because you have that juxtaposition between the actual formal element of like the dress pant, and then you also have that like edgy element of the chain and then like the cutout ankle. Another thing that I would wear with that outfit is just like something super staple, a pair of dark jeans. These ones are from Acne, and they're like a dark gray wash. I don't know if you can see that exact wash of them, but this is one of my favorite pair of jeans that I wear constantly. Okay, so I just threw on the outfit that I was talking to you guys about, and literally obsessed with this look. The shirt is like super flowy and airy, and then I paired it with the pants, and I tucked it in just to sort of streamline the whole silhouette a little bit more, and then I paired it with the red boot, which coordinates back to the shirt. So something else you can do is of course change up the shoe a little bit. So let me show you another shoe option with this. A pair of running shoes. So these are just some Nike Cortezes, but I threw on a pair of these Balenciaga socks just to add a bit more interest. I personally care more about sweating in this region as opposed to like sweating on my feet. Like I don't even care if I sweat on my feet in hot weather. So I think that adding a pair of socks to an outfit can add so much more visual interest to the look. So that is why I did that with these. But this look is really cool now with the pair of sneakers, and it just adds a little bit more of that juxtaposition, like sporty edge to a more sophisticated like upper half. So I just tried this look on for you guys. But another thing I love doing sometimes when I'm just like not in the mood or I don't know at all what I want to wear, like I don't even know where to start, is I go on Pinterest. And this is something I've done forever. Like I have a Pinterest board that's completely and solely men's fashion inspiration, and I'm like an avid Pinterest user myself. So I'll go on there and I'll scroll through and just get ideas for outfits. I just like to get ideas for like colors or something. Like personally, I really love this look on this model because I love how there's a white shirt underneath like a button down like what I'm wearing right now, and it's open, but then it's all tucked into the jean. Like I personally had never thought to do that, so I have recently been doing that a lot just based off this one inspiration photo that I found. So you can just take tips and tricks from like style sites like Tumblr or Pinterest or anything like that and just like implement them in your own stylistic ways and use your own pieces in your closet to do so. So I think to show you guys that trick, I'm gonna actually find a look on Pinterest and like recreate it in my own way. Okay, so I found this image of this guy here, and I think this is actually Joel's friend. I forget his name, but I'm Miko Putonen on Instagram. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. So this is a photo of him. I think like a street style photographer looks like they took this, but I absolutely love the blue on blue tones of this, and I do have a shirt very similar to this one. It is actually the one I featured in my worst fashion purchases. It's this Balenciaga one, but the thing that's hard to wear about this shirt is that it is so cropped, so when you put it on, it like really rides up a lot, but I think that if I tuck it in and belt it pretty tightly, it might be able to stay down. So I think I'm gonna actually pair this top with a pair of jeans from Zara. These are super simple and easy. They're just like a boyfriend jean with a one rip in the knee, and they have like a little bit of shredding on the bottom. But the thing that I love is that these are very similar in tone, so they're gonna look super coordinated and nice and easy. Okay guys, so I just threw on this outfit and I'm freaking obsessed with this. Like I love the way that it looks. So I put the top on, of course, left one button unbuttoned just so it's like a little bit more airy. You can even do two if you wanted to and make it like even more breezy looking and like summery. And then I decided to wear the same jeans that I showed you guys, which have the one knee rip in them. And I love the cut because they're kind of like flared at the bottom, but they're also a little bit slim on the leg. And then I just cinched the whole thing with a belt, so the actual like cropping of the shirt is kind of hidden underneath, and I'm hoping that it doesn't ride up at all if I lift my arms. But the shoe and sock combo is actually the same exact one that I shared at the end of the last outfit, and the reason why I did this was because I really wanted to add like that sporty casual element to this, because again, a little bit more sophisticated in this region, we need to add like that cool edgy vibe. So I also added the black Balenciaga sock just to tie a little bit back to the black belt, because the only black element was the belt, so now the sock kind of just like coordinates back with the belt a bit. We also can't forget about accessories, so I have my little accessory case over here. So I think if you have a cool pair of sunglasses in general, such as this pair, you can edge up like the most sophisticated outfit so easily if you just add like a really cool edgy pair of sunglasses. So this is probably something that I would add to the look. And I typically would throw in like necklaces or something, but I actually don't think I want any necklaces with this outfit. I think there's enough visual interest in the whole look to where if I add necklaces, it's kind of going to be a little bit overpowering. So the last thing I like to do is completely base my outfit around a pair of shoes. So this pair of shoes here is a pair of Raf Simons times Adidas sneakers, but they have all this custom lace work that I did, so like all these holes are actually added, so everything's sort of customized on the shoe, which I love. But the thing about these is that they're pretty statement-y. So this is something that when you have a statement shoe, you can base your outfit around the statement shoe as opposed to trying to put the statement shoe with an outfit you already have, and maybe even pull in some of this white right here, because we do have a little bit of white on the sneaker, so these could be cool with like a pair of white pants. So for example, I would probably wear these with this pair of white trousers from Zara that have pinstripes on them. They're super, super tight and form-fitting, and then when you add like a wallet chain, you edge them up instantly because these literally look like a pair of baseball pants. And I would probably go with something very simple on top just because we have an interesting bottom half, and then we have a super interesting like shoe section. So for something like this, I'd probably just throw on like a simple black t-shirt. For example, just like the super simple little black, like very flowy t-shirt. I would pair this with that as well, and you would get away with it, and it's like easy breezy, but it's also super cool. And then when it does get colder outside, you can take the looks that we just created and just add a top jacket to it, or just finish it off with a piece of outerwear. So for something like this, like you can either wear a red outerwear to pull back in the red shoe, or just like something black and white, something pretty neutral. Any form of outerwear I think would go with this, as long as the color is like a little bit coordinated. I wouldn't throw like a yellow jacket over this or like a blue jacket over this. So I'm gonna throw on this look and see how it looks. Okay, so I just put on this outfit and I'm gonna be completely honest. It is not my favorite. I love this and I love this together, like these two pieces right here, but I think that the shoes just look far too chunky for this look. I think the pants need to be a little bit more wide to sort of make the shoes appear a bit more small, because my feet just look like gigantic with these skinny of pants on, if you know what I mean. So instantly, by adding this wider white jean to this outfit, it made the shoes look a lot smaller, which I know they might not appear smaller on camera. When you look at the whole outfit together, it just looks a lot more streamlined, and it doesn't look like you're wearing a humongous chunky shoe with like the tightest pair of jeans, mainly because I have the skinniest legs in the whole world, so that's another issue with me. But I think this wider jean just fits a lot nicer with this pair of shoes. You can also take off the sock if you want to and just like have your ankle exposed, but again, having like an exposed ankle I think is going to make the shoe look a lot chunkier as well, because it's a chunky shoe in general, so exposing your ankle with this one is just going to show how like small your ankle is in comparison to how chunky the shoe is on your foot. So that's why I'm kind of hiding it with the sock, and it almost makes it look like the shoe goes up into my pant, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so that was my video for today. I hope that it was somewhat helpful to you guys. I also suggest, if you are somebody that struggles with putting together looks in the morning, maybe take the weekend just to put together 2 or 3 kind of like safe looks that you guys can just easily pull from your closet throughout the week if there is a morning where you're just not liking anything and you just have a look already prepared that looks nice and you've tried on prior, so you don't even have to think about it. But without further ado, definitely follow my Instagram, guys. It's at Imdrewscott. You can follow me there. I post outfits every single day, and subscribe to my channel for more fashion inspiration. I also do have a DIY and home decor channel, which I'll link below. It's called Lone Fox, and I think that that's all for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know which of the 3 looks was your favorite that I tried on, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.